hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to all men that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life, and in dying that we're born to eternal life.
From Chester, Queen's Lower School. Gareth.
Lots of attention in rehearsal, I'm sure, to the diction and to the words, and that really came over. We're all about metaphors this afternoon. It should be like a balloon going down, the air coming out very, very smoothly so that the sound carries out into the audience. And because of your attention on the details, just be careful that it doesn't become too crotchet by crotchet. And just finally, lovely to see you get a very beautiful, quiet sound. Really, that's very, very important to be able to sing quietly.
Laura, did Queen's deliver under the spotlight?
Absolutely. I do know how hard it is, especially when you feel really nervous and jittery. And just the small point of tuning when you were singing in harmony and just balancing there. But I think overall it was a really moving performance and one of my favourite hymns.
Susie, what did you think of Queen's performance?
Well, one of the most important things about singing is to decide how you're going to capture the essence of a song. Make me a channel of your peace. So that is the central theme. And I was just made to feel incredibly peaceful. It was almost tangible by that lovely sort of silvery, sweet sound that your choir makes. And that's a real gift. And it was quite a restrained, contained performance throughout.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Queen's Lower School.
I think they performed as well as they possibly could, and my two little soloists at the end did brilliantly.
I think it went quite well because we all did it nice harmony and everything.
How proud do you think the whole school's going to be whenever you get back to class?
Epically proud.
Our final choir are the second choir from Wales. They've never entered the competition before, so are thrilled to be here in the semi-finals. It's Llangenec Junior School from Llanelli.
Papa has a head like a ping pong ball. Papa has a head like a ping pong ball.
I like being the choir because we can sing 5 different languages. African, Latin, Welsh, English and sometimes gibberish.
We think we've got a secret weapon in this competition. It's Mr. Richards.
Some of you are cheating. You're only doing
He gives a lot of effort and time to teach us.
This is the very first time that we've entered the competition, and obviously here just before Christmas that we'd made it through to the semi-finals and was absolutely over the moon and overwhelmed really. I couldn't believe that we made it through on our first attempt.
The hymn is Ave Verum, written by Mozart. It's in Latin. It's emotional because at the start you're happy because it's saying that Jesus is being born.
Gotta sing quite quiet in the piece.
Sotto voce is a term that some of the children are getting used to now. I've asked them to practice singing sotto voce, which is very, very quietly. They're a fantastic bunch and they really enjoy performing. I really couldn't ask for anything more.
Junior School. So Laura, a brand new choir to the competition. It's their first time and they come out singing Mozart. It's a bit brave, isn't it?
Amazing. And your dynamic range I felt was just wonderful. There were moments of real quiet and then real passion. It really grew. I'm sorry, I'm a bit overwhelmed by that. So thank you.
Susie.
Well, I take my hat off to you. I mean, I don't think that anyone who's not a trained musician can appreciate how difficult that is. The vocal production, really, really good. So, as always with this piece, the big challenge is the tuning, is the tuning of the chording. And you did a pretty good job.
Gareth, have Llangenek closed the junior school semi-finals on a high note?
Very stylishly, I thought. A very brave choice to do a piece like that for your first time in the competition. So I commend you for that. Well done to the altos who, when things were starting to drift sharp, held on powering through there. I thought it just was a little bit sharp and a little bit too controlled. And one of the wonderful things about young people singing is getting that sense of joy. And that's very difficult under such controlled circumstances. So I'd love to come and see you let your hair down one day.
Thank you, Llangenych.
What was it like performing out there in front of everybody?
Nervous, very nervous. I think we did go a bit sharp on some notes, but I think it went pretty good, yeah.
I know they've said that it's a big challenge and it could have been a risk, and they wanted to see the children let their hair down. Well, if we get to the final, they're going to definitely see that as well, so fingers crossed.